A long time ago, there was a very vain, beautiful young woman. She used to stare in the mirror for hours just admiring her own beauty. One day she got in a fatal accident which left her face dismangled, and she was no longer the beautiful girl. People would cringe when they looked at her. People avoided her. She ended up staying locked up in her house because she was so ugly. She didn't want anyone to look at her. However, she never looked in the mirror herself because she was so scared that she would go insane by how ugly she was. One day she finally couldn't take it anymore. She waited till everyone left the house, and she waited for nightfall. She went into her bathroom, looked in her mirror, and let out a scream. She was so terrified by what she saw. She didn't want anyone to ever see her ugliness. So she went into the mirror to try to find her old, beautiful reflection, and has been trapped in ever since. There is a way that you can see Bloody Mary now. You need three things: a candle, a mirror, and a bathroom, and maybe a change of underwear because it is very scary. The way you play is you push the candle on the counter and light it. You look straight into the mirror and say, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. If nothing happens, you are to spin around 3 times. The consequences of this can be that Bloody Mary comes and she claws out your eyes. Bloody Mary comes and she scratches your face and your body. You go insane. You get trapped in the mirror with Bloody Mary for all eternity, or you drop dead right there. This is the legend of Bloody Mary. There is 3 stories that this urban legend came from. The first is Mary Tudor. She is daughter of Henry VIII and Catherine of Aragon. She was queen for just a little while, but while she was queen, she burned thousands of people. And they also say that she would kill virgins and bathe in their blood to remain young. There is 2 other stories. The next story is a victim of the Salem witch trials, Mary Worth. She was a child murderer. And the third is a story of a young mother who who had her child taken from her, and she grieved so much that eventually she committed suicide. These stories are all kind of eerie. The first one about Mary Tudor, she's a real lady, and so is Mary Worth, the Salem witch. The young woman, I'm not sure, could be anybody, but they all seem to tie together into the story of Bloody Mary. I did figure out that there was a lot of story had to do with children murderer, children getting taken, and Bloody Mary has always been a child's game. A lot of little girls when I was young played the game. I never played the game. I have always been a little superstitious, so that sort of thing is not my cup of tea. But if you play, good luck to you. Now you know the story of Bloody Mary.